Hi folks, welcome to techflames.com. Let's see one more tutorial on how to create dynamic charts. So here I've got some data which is sales numbers for each year. So how do I create a graph? I can create a basic graph by going to insert, choosing any data, any column, any chart type, and then there's a basic graph. I don't want the years in this format, and then I go to select data. Instead of having 1 2 3 4, I give these labels. Done. So I have a basic chart here ready, which gives me sales numbers for each year. So what I want is the next time that I add a value 2006 and I add some number to it, this number should automatically get picked up in the chart. So that's how I want it to be done automatically, dynamically. So to do this, the way is to start off by defining the names for this range. So how do you define a range is you select the group of cells which you want to be called as a particular name and give it a name in the name box. This I'm gonna call as sales. Done. So I have named this group of cells. This block is called years, this block is called sales. But now these are fixed, so I want to make those dynamic. I go to formulas, name manager, and I see those two names being created here. Now if you click on year, you will see that it is A2 to A6, that is, it is fixed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it dynamic. How do I make it dynamic? I use an offset function. So the offset function takes 5 parameters. So I start off saying offset bracket open, and the first parameter it asks, the argument it asks, is the starting point. So I say start from here, and then it asks if you want to change the row position or column position. I say don't change, so I give 0, 0, and then it asks what is the height of this array of this data, how many cells, how many rows you have. So I say count A of this column. So this function will return me 6 values, but if you see, my data has only 5 because I don't want to include the header, that is year. So I write -1, and then what is the width, how many columns you want in this data. I say 1 column. Enter. The same way I do it for sales, is equal to offset starting point for the sales, and then don't change the position, row on column, and then choose how many rows you want, exclude the header, and give 1 column as width. That's it. Done. You close it. So now you have created a dynamic range. Now how you use it in the chart. Now when you see the chart, you see each bar has a formula. When I click on this, it says a series formula which says sheet B1, that is the sales, that is the header which you see here, and then A2 to A6, that is the years it has mapped, and then B2 to B6 are the sales number. So what I'm going to do is I will remove this range A2 to A6 and I will replace it with year, the name that I have just created and made dynamic. Sales, which represents B2 to B6, I'm going to delete this and put as sales. Now that's it. Now next time I go and add 2006, I add a sales value. Bingo. So my data, my chart adjusts accordingly. Not only that, if I'm gonna delete this 3, my chart adjusts automatically and shows only those which are there in the data table. So this is how you create dynamic charts. I hope you enjoyed it. Please visit techflames.com for more tutorials. Thank you.